What's in the box, Felix? Leo had a hoof boot fitting appointment. Now, before we start this video, let me put a few things straight. Am I against steel shoes on horses? No. Am I the Barefoot's the Only Way brigade? No. Do I support education and choices to better horse welfare? Yes, I absolutely do. I've gone down the hoof boot route because I want to be educated myself. A full set of shoes is becoming incredibly expensive on top of everything else in the equestrian industry right now. And Leo has really, really good barefoot feet, so if I can keep him that way, I absolutely want to. This is also not an advertisement. I researched, booked and paid for this appointment myself, but I'm going to tell you who I used. I used the lovely Linda from Whole Horse Hoof Care. Linda is an equine podiatrist and she also does hoof boot fitting. So the first thing Linda did was inspect Leo's feet, take some measurements and some photos, and then we went into a gait assessment. Leo thought trotting back to Linda was incredibly exciting. Leo, being a young horse, is quite close in front where he hasn't fully developed, so that could affect how a hoof boot fits him. These are obviously just the shells of the boots, so please imagine them like a full kit with all the straps and the fastenings, otherwise they just fly off like slippers. So the first boots we tried were the flexi boots, and they weren't a bad fit for Leo. His toe was nice and snug, there wasn't too much gap, and they were quite symmetrical. Leo had a little walk around in his slippers and I thought he'd react to it, but he didn't. He was quite comfortable in them. We then swapped it to the other foot and unfortunately it just didn't fit the same, and that can sometimes happen. So we moved on to quite a popular brand, which is the scoot boots, and unfortunately the scoot boots just didn't fit Leo. He had quite a lot of gap at the back and the front just wasn't sitting right. So scoot boots, they were just a no. So we decided to move on straight away and go to the Equine Fusion jogging boots, and these fit Leo like a glove on both feet. They were such a good fit, so we're going to go for those. The reason I've decided to get Leo hoof boots now is because he's going to be broken in just 6 months' time, and these will help keep him comfortable as his workload increases. It also means he's going to be fully desensitized and used to these boots before I go to get on him, and I'm so excited for next year.